I found out from a very young age that I'm adopted. And that was a lot, I would say, for most of my young years. I didn't really fully know the gravity or understand the depth of that. My parents were very, very open, which is amazing. When it comes to adoptions, that's not very common. A lot of adoptions are what's called closed adoptions. We had what's called an open adoption, and they had told me from a very, very young age, that I was not a baby in mommy's tummy. That was the understanding.
Mhm.
Um, I didn't. I kind of by asking a lot of questions, as I've just always done in my life, as you know, uh, and you'll get that when I interview you. The questions
Yeah.
will be back. I realized that there is an adoption process, and that typically you have to pay for adoption, and typically it can be very, very expensive as well. So my understanding at that time was that if if you pay for something, you get a receipt, and if you have a receipt, you have the ability to take it back. So I felt like I had to be on my very, very best behavior, or else I would be returned. That I had to be the model child. I had to get the straight A's. I had to, you know, my one piece of hair couldn't be out of, place. That I had to just have the highest expectation. And again, these weren't things that my parents put on me. I
So
never
they
did
didn't
that.
say that to
No,
you
not
ever.
once. Nothing like that. They had high standards for me because they wanted me to succeed, but not to this degree. This is like a whole other level of just a misunderstanding.
Yeah. Your friends never said anything like that to you?
I can't fully remember on that, to be honest.
Okay.
Um, we can dive into this, but I did get struck by lightning when I was 14, and there are a limited amount of memories that I have. I can run through them, and when they're there, I can experience them and express them. But in terms of beyond that, it's highly a stretch.
Yeah.
And so I can't remember where it came from. I just remember that that is the core. And I don't remember anything specific other than the fact that, like, through meditation and through deep dives into past healing and through different ceremonies, it's been that is what has come up in terms of what was the mental mind frame that I was going through that created that. And I do understand that it was self created. Even if another kid said it,
Yeah.
I didn't have to believe it. That's a choice.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
so I could have talked to my parents. They were very open, very happy to talk about these kind of things at any point. It was my understanding, and no one else could have set it up for me like I did. So that perpetually put me in a state of not being good enough. That is a byproduct of not knowing who I am. If I don't know who I am, then I'm never going to be good enough,
Yeah.
because it's a fleeting thought. Who am I? What is good? What is enough? In relative to who?